Hi friends. Hello. Okay, so today we are going to make a rain stick. So next week is National Rainforest Day. So we're going to make a rain stick that would sound like the rain falling in the rainforest, because rainforests have a lot of rain. So, moms and dads, the things that we will need. Oh, and I made a practice one the other day. This is what it's gonna look like. Oh, I like it. Okay, so moms and dads, we need aluminum. We do not need glue, sorry. That was for something else. We need aluminum. We need a paper towel roll, a ruler, because I'm a little anal like that. We need a pencil. We need tape, and we need lots of tape. We need a wooden spoon. We need scissors. We need 2 pieces of construction paper. And we need a broom handle. You're probably saying to yourselves, those seem like very odd things to put together to make a rain stick. Hold on, I forgot a bowl. Hold on. And so at one point we're going to trace the circle part of this, and then we're going to cover it with a bigger circle. So that's why I have said bowl/ramekin. So, okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to measure out 2 pieces of aluminum. So the first piece is going to be about 10 inches. It could be longer, that's okay. And the second piece is going to be 7 inches. Hence my ruler. I kind of did more like 12 inches instead of the 10 inches. So we're going to put that aside, and then we're going to do 7 inches. So noisy. Aluminum foil is so noisy. Okay. I guess that has to do because it already started to rip. Okay. That's not bad. That's fine. So they don't have to be exact, obviously. Okay, so first we're going to take the bigger piece of foil and we're going to twist it. Let's see. It's kind of the same. So we're going to twist it into a stick-like shape. So kind of thicker. Like such. Okay. And this one we are going to wrap around. We're going to wrap this around the broom handle to make a spiral. Okay. I'm going to kind of roll it, make sure that it's the spirals are tight, but kind of also like pull it apart so it's longer, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. As I've already done these art things, we've already established that I'm not very artsy. I am no Miss Stacy. I'm gonna keep my day job. Okay, so this is the long one. And then we're going to take the smaller piece and we're going to twist this into a very, very skinny, like wire-like piece. And it's probably going to be a little bit thicker as you roll it, but then when we're done, we can like squish that down a little bit and make it very skinny. Okay. Okay, now we are going to take our skinny little wire-like shape aluminum piece. We're going to take our wooden spoon, which I know my friends have seen before. This is my wooden spoon with the little, I don't know if you can see super away, with the little music note, with the 8th note. Okay, so then we're going to take our aluminum, and we're going to bend this and make another spiral around the spoon. And same thing, kind of elongate it a little bit, make it a little bit longer. now we are going to take both of our pieces. We're going to take the smaller one and we're going to insert it into the longer one. Oh, I totally just messed that up. I have to. I didn't do that. Okay. All right. Try this. Okay. This, and now by the way, this step right here, inserting the smaller piece into the bigger piece, is like the integral part of this whole thing. This kind of makes the rain stick, the rain stick. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie. Okay. All right. It's like a mommy spiral and a baby spiral. Okay, now we are going to, now we're gonna trace the circles. And I found, when I did this the other day, I found that it was easier, and you can, however you want to do it, you could, it's probably easier to do the circles as the same color. I found that it was, where did my, I found that it was easier to do the bigger circles first, and then to do the smaller circles, because, well, I don't really know why, but it just was. Okay, I'm gonna trace it. The pencil, I'm gonna make two. Like that, and you could just, when we do the smaller circle, we could just eyeball it, as long as it's somewhat, maybe it helps to stand. As long as it's somewhat in the center, that's fine. Doesn't have to be precise. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut. We're going to cut the bigger circle piece. So we're leaving it kind of looks like a donut on a piece of paper. So we're going to leave, I don't know if you can see with the glare, but we're going to cut out the bigger part of the circle. Okay. And again, with these step-by-step videos, feel free to pause me anytime. We may not do it at the same pace, and that's totally fine. Okay. And now we're going to cut like little lines from the outside of the big circle to the line of the little circle. So it's going to be kind of like that. You can see. So it's from the outside to the inner circle. And you're going to do that all the way around on both pieces. All right, so now we are going to put take one of the circles, and we're going to put one of the paper towel ends back into that small circle that we drew, and we're gonna get our tape. Here's what did I finish the tissues? I think I did finish the tissues. So this is what I did the other day. I just took a lot of pieces of tape out. Ooh, I hope I don't finish this row before I'm done, just so that it was easier to grab them. But you know, if my mommies and daddies are going to be, you know, helping my friends, then you can probably just hand them over. That's probably the same thing. And we're gonna tape them all the way around. We're gonna tape them up. So we're gonna take one, and it's easier to do them one at a time. And we're gonna need a lot of tape because we're eventually gonna, oh, I forgot a part. Oh my goodness, we need rice. Oh goodness, we need a 1/4 cup of rice. How could I forget to mention that? 1/4 cup of rice in a funnel, in a pouring like type thing, whatever you are more comfortable with. I'm so sorry. That's like, that makes the rain stick. Goodness. Oh goodness. It is Friday though, you know, so we got that going for us. All right. Once you kind of start to get it going, you can definitely try to do more than one sometimes if they're too thick, or too wide, I should say. It will go around, the tape will go around. I need more tape. See, I told you we're gonna need a lot of tape. A lot of tape. And then what I did was I literally just took some tape and just folded it onto the side and onto the bottom, just covering all those potential open spaces, because moms and dads, we just don't want rice on the floor. You know what I mean? That's not really a party. And just don't be like me, who put the rice into my rain stick the other day. Forgot that the other side was not closed yet, and I did have rice all over the place. That was fun. That was fun. Thank God it's just a 1/4 cup, you know what I mean? That'd be all over the place. Okay. Alright, now we are going to insert our mother-daughter spiral aluminum into the paper towel, and then we're going to add our rice. And I know I kind of thought that a 1/4 cup didn't really seem like a lot until I started to pour it, and it just seemed like it was never ending. I don't know why. And I definitely held my breath as I poured it in to make sure that it did not come out of the bottom. Well, that was just one. That wasn't so bad. I think I just missed. That's fine. All right, and now, see, here's what I did. I was being silly, and I flipped it over onto my other circle, and it just didn't go very well. So we're gonna take this very carefully. Ooh, I need more tape. We are going to take our other circle now, and we're going to close it off. So we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side, and we're gonna tape our flaps down all the way around. Oops. All the way around. same thing. We're just going to tape any potential open spaces with the tape so that we don't have any openings. I'm definitely now glad that I bought a 3-pack of tape the last time I went to Walgreens. Okay, now that's of tape. And now we're just gonna do our construction paper. And what I did is I kind of measured it out because I kind of liked the contrast of the two colors that I did. So I liked having the blue on the bottom and then a different color in the middle. And I didn't really want to cover the blue, so I just measured out, I just eyeballed it. I measured out the red piece of paper and then I just cut off the excess. Oh, and we're gonna need crayons too. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not as bad as forgetting to tell you about the rice, which is like, you know, it makes the rain sick. Okay, so then we're just gonna, oh, it's easier to decorate first. I forgot that part. I don't know, here they are. Yeah. It's easier to decorate on a table and then tape it and then roll it instead of having it on the paper towel roll and trying to draw on a paper towel roll. I don't think that would go very well. So I just made some little decorations, some little polka dots, because I really like polka dots. I think they're really happy. And I did some smiley faces and I did some music notes. You know what? I think I want to do a flower. I'm going to do a flower on this one. A tulip. You're not going to see that. I was going to do yellow on yellow, but that's not going to work. And perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to tape it on to our rain stick. Like this. And like I just put it on and I just rolled it. Just like this. And guess what we're gonna need? More tape. Told ya. Oh, keep doing that. Folding it over. I just did the ends first just so that they didn't have to hold it anymore. And then I just went across. And here we have our rain stick. How exciting. Ooh. I like it. I hope you enjoyed our rain stick making activity. Mwah. I will see you guys soon.